Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. It seems as though the NRA is continuing to do things shadily. Is shadily a word? It is now. You would think, at least I would think, that an organization who has been under the gun so intensely by the New York State Attorney General and others, you think that they would maybe change their ways a little bit. And what I'm about to tell you, while I am not a member of the board of the NRA, I do know a couple people there. And I haven't talked to them about this because, you know what? I'm just going to put it out there. I could be wrong about this. If I'm wrong, I'm sure one of the board members I know will call me. But this doesn't look good. I'm going to read you some notes that I have. So forgive me for looking at my phone. But I wanted to convey this stuff to you in just like a casual back and forth. I guess it's really a back and the forth would be in the comments. But I want you to let me know down below. What do you think about this? Do you think this is on the up and up? Do you think this is shady? And what do you think about the future of the National Rifle Association? So last Saturday, they had their board meeting, most recent board meeting, and it was actually held at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Tyson's Corner, which is right outside of DC. And I wish I knew, because maybe I would have stopped by, because I was in the area actually. It was the shortest board meeting in anyone's recall, and almost 3 hours long. Okay, it was one of the most poorly attended from what I'm reading here. Only 40 of the 75 directors bothered to show up. I won't get into who showed and who didn't, but that's a terrible showing. However, 75 directors on a board is a lot. It's like a lot. A real lot. But what I'm talking about is kind of shady. Is I've been talking for years about the lawsuits the NRA has been involved in, specifically the one against Ackerman McQueen. And Ackerman McQueen had sued NRA for tens of millions of dollars. I've covered that ad nauseum, for a breach of contract. And then the NRA sued back, and it was just a back and forth. Well, the case recently settled, and the board was told they couldn't see the settlement. Now, the board of directors for a nonprofit, they're basically like, they drive the boat. They're the bosses. They get things moving along. That's who, allegedly, the CEO, who is Wayne LaPierre, is supposed to answer to. He doesn't. He's kind of insulated himself. They rally the wagons around him. But the board of directors was told, yeah, we just settled this lawsuit, and you can't see it. You can't even know about it. Really? How are they supposed to ensure that their organization's going the right way and that the right decisions are being made? They were told they couldn't see it because it was confidential. Well, they're the board of directors. But, again, I could be wrong. So I own that. I could be wrong. But it just sounds shady. They did say that the board wouldn't see it unless it was on a need-to-know basis. Well, you would think with an organization who is in a downward spiral nosedive with all the stuff that's come out in the lawsuit, you know, in the depositions, and what Wayne LaPierre's done and what he's alleged to have done. You would think they'd want to make everything crystal clear. Transparency should be key, but apparently they don't. They don't care about that. So the board of directors couldn't see it unless they needed to know about it. And you would think that there'd be no reason why the board wouldn't see it. Nor would Ackerman McQueen care about the board seeing it, right? Because it's their settled lawsuit. Whatever. Now, keeping this information from the board of directors was agreed to by the Special Litigation Committee, which is 3 directors and only one of them is an attorney. So I guess they're really the board of directors, because they get to tell the board of directors what they get to see and not see. Yeah, the finance committee received a packet of information of NRA finances, and the rest of the board was not allowed to see that. One director, Judge Journey, made a motion to give copies of the packet to each and every director, but his motion died because nobody seconded his motion. He didn't get a second, which means it doesn't get to go forward. Again, sounds shady. The board volunteered to keep in ignorance of the organization's financial condition and of the Ackerman settlement. I don't know if the board is trying to insulate themselves, saying, hey, we didn't know anything. How could we be responsible for all these charges coming down? How could we be facing time? We didn't know anything. Is it part of the plan? I don't know. What do you think? The board of directors is supposed to be very concerned about the purse strings and, like, is the organization being run the right way? They have a fiduciary duty, and I guess that's really called into question here. Judge Journey also asked NRA leadership, who was seated at the head of the table, and that was Wayne LaPierre and 2 VPs and the secretary, asked what the current NRA's membership figure was. And the VPs, the secretary, and LaPierre answered that none of them knew. So they don't even know what the membership is right now. That says a lot. Probably says way too much, to be honest. I don't know. I just think it's shady. I don't think that, at least the 30,000 foot view, I don't think the NRA is serious about fixing things. If they don't tell the board of directors what's going on, they can't know anything about a settlement and how much it's costing the NRA, because they were being sued by Ackerman and they settled, which means it's costing them a ton of money. Why wouldn't they want to know? Why wouldn't they want the board to know? There's a lot of questions. Let me know what you think down below. I'm going to leave it at that. There's more that I could go into, but the NRA is, I don't know. You let me down below. What is the NRA to you? Till we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. The Second Amendment, guys and gals, is there to keep us that way. That's what it's for. That's what it will be, and the government ain't taking it from us. Take care.